What up, Joker? I assume it's just you and me. But that's all good. What's up, everybody? What's worse, having to look at Doris Burke's face or listen to Doris Burke's voice? That's the question I posit to you, lil Joker. Everything working? Yeah, we're looking good. All right. Need to work on my camera a little bit, like Sundo was helping me. Down makes that worse. That's the line. What up, Wanikin? I mean, I don't know if we're even gonna see Tori. Tori might come in here just to see what y'all are saying. You know, oh, that's a factor. There we go. That's better. We'll do that for now. All right, guys. Fox has the ball. Off rip, off rip. Suns legend Kamara defending. Vassell fadeaway. Tough ass fadeaway is good. Let me get this game cast up and running. Just texting Lasundo. Scoop layup, no good for Holiday. Wemby, the alien, with the rebound up to Champagny for three. No good. Champagny's starting these days, huh? Clinging to Holiday. They work it to Kamara, who stoinks the three. Scoot, fighting for the rebound. He and Fox tangled up. Come on, ESPN. Do your thing here. There we go. Wanick, I don't think Tori's gonna cry. That's a little aggressive, don't you think? I got all kinds of coffee options right now, I'm not gonna lie. Klingen backdoor cut, pass to Avdia, who gets an easy layup. 2-2. Castle to Wemby. Wemby to the paint. Alley oops. Wow. Gets the rebound off the slapped away oop and dunks it in. Wemby is crazy. Wemby in transition, thought about a three, kicks a Champagny. Who drills the three? Oh boy. Oh boy. Kamara to Denny. Denny trying to go baseline. Fouled by Champagny. Gary Joker actually said he would show up for this, so hopefully we'll have Gary here soon. He's a bit of a front runner in that regard too, though. He'll be like, "Oh yeah, I'll be there. I'll be there at some point," which means I won't really be there. Denny misses on the three. I think it's going back to, how did Scoot miss that point blank right next to the rim? Fox Kicks it back to Wemby, over to Castle. Castle, into the corner to Fox, over to Champagny. Champagny hits the three. That's nuts. He's so good, and I remember when he was in the Summer League, the year Scoot came into the league. It's just weird to me that he's starting now. I knew he was good then, but I thought they had other players that would be starting. Maybe it's an injury. Maybe I don't know. Ball. Kamara tries to fly in for a wild lefty dunk and gets it blocked. Castle sidestep, Euros to the rim for the score. Wow. 12-2. Feels like a start to his son's game. What do you guys think Tori's doing right now? Tweeting, right? I think he's probably tweeting. There we go. A little bit more low key though, right, Joker? No banger intros, no none of that, you know. Sundo's probably gaming right now. Why has my camera got to be doing what his was doing, man? This is so frustrating. Got like this little haze to it. Perfect time, I suppose, to fix it when no one's here. That don't make it no better. All right. Is it the contrast? Ooh, contrast down a little bit helps. Saturation, that makes it worse. I don't think he would allow for that nickname. Yeah, he might have a little problem with that nickname. What up, Panicking? So the latest Windows update messed up my color profile some crazy. Yeah, well, maybe that's what's going on with my shite. Need Sundo in here. Ooh, what if I fix the white balance? It's a little bit better. Backlight comp. Don't know what that is. Don't want to mess with that. You guys think the Blazers can win one one more and give them a little scare? I hope they do. It would be fun to watch a Blazers win here. What'd you get into today? Panicking? Anything fun? It's crazy how much taller Wemby is than Shaq. Just doesn't feel right. All right, Scoot with the ball. He's got Fox guarding him. Switch off his Champagny. Denny loses it. Gets to the rim. Probably should have passed it to Klingon, but bully balls through Castle. It's a nice finish. Tested some Rosen and played Silk Song. What does any of that mean? Does anyone, Joker, do you want to try to give me an idea of what he means by that? Klingon kicks it. Kamara with the rocker step, jab step into a 3. No good. Wemby rebounds that while not even lifting his feet off the ground. Champagny step back 3 is good. Oh boy, they're going to call it a 2, but oh boy. I guess ESPN just has it wrong. They haven't counted it as the 3 that it is. Denny between the legs gets a foul call from the referee here on hash res. Okay. Silk Song is a game. I had no idea. It's all good, Wannikin. I might be one of them. It's probably my phone that's one of them. Got a little fadeaway, no good, but Klingon puts it back for Holiday. Fox, turn around, kicks it to Castle. A little pass fake. Drops it back to Fox, who was left alone. No good from 3. Probably should have set his feet a little more than that. Getting a little too fancy. Avdia the other way. Lefty lay. Bully ball again is good for Denny. Oh, Fox fouled by Holiday. Got him up in the air. Man, I miss when Book used to do that. %40's not bad, Panicking. It's not bad at all. $28 points last game for De'Aaron Fox. Add De'Aaron Fox to the long list of players the Suns should have grabbed and didn't because they were 40% retarded. First free throw is good for Fox. Wemby comes out of the game. Scoot just can't decide what to do with his hair, can he? Second free throw good. Denny back to Klingon for 3. No good. It kind of reminds me of Nurk shooting a little bit, not going to lie. Tip in, though, from Kamara. Cornette to Vassell. Fadeaway 2. No good. Scoot with the board. Scoot pulls up. Wow! Off the top of the screen. That was impressive. Not going to lie. Cornette kicks it back out to Castle. Euro. God, he's so skilled. It makes me sick. What a finish for Castle. Klingon. Hand off to Scoot. Screen from Klingon. Fadeaway 2. Little hard. No good. Klingon thinks he got a foul on the rebound. Didn't get the call. Champagny to Castle. Wow. What a left lay. This world. Grant fadeaway 2 falling actually goes. Champagny pulls off the top of the screen and hits his damn self. That is crazy. Wow. I think they could definitely give OKC a challenge. I think they're the only ones that can give OKC a challenge because of Wemby. Wemby destroys Chet Holmgren's grift, and they're just as deep. That's why I didn't have faith the Suns really do much, no matter who they played, 7 or 8. Shitty lob. Can't be dunked in, but they get the ball back. Fox threw a bad lob pass. Damn, he's already got 11. Champagny. Vassell back to Cornette. Vassell loses the dribble. Keldon saves it. Keldon pulls. He had to pull. No good. Rebound Harper out of bounds. Spurs ball. Saved it for them for another chance. 14 seconds on the clock. Kick it into Keldon. Keldon to Cornette. Hand off to Castle. Little rocker step into the paint. Fadeaway 2. Off the backboard. I don't think he meant to do that. I really don't. I really don't think he meant to do that. That's just me. Denny down 11 now. Screen from Time Lord. Pull up Denny. No good on the 3. They're going to need him to hit something. Harper, full speed. Kicks to Cornette. Out to Keldon. Keldon turning, spinning, pumping, working in the paint past Avdia, giving Avdia a little bit of bully ball himself with post moves, and he scores 30-17. I didn't see that, Joker. He said everybody on the team started liking him after his DUI. That's weird. That's an interesting comment. The fans started liking him after his DUI. I think that was just coincidental. I think that's a misunderstanding. You know. Maybe if I move the screen back a little bit, does that help? Not really. Not really, does it? What is this commercial? Okay, that was Speed. That makes sense. I was like, who is screaming in my ear? Panikin said it made you more of a fan. I don't think it made you more of a fan, Panikin. I really don't think that's what made you more of a fan. You know? I think him playing so well, it just happened to be around that time that we were all realizing where we'd be without him. And then he might be interpreting the fact that we didn't turn on him, because we didn't. We didn't turn on him when he got his DUI, because we realized it was just weed. And it's like everyone knows that everyone in Arizona drives around on weed all the time. So who's going to be that big of a hypocrite? And he was like, wow, these dudes, they really like me. He also said he was going straight back to drinking and getting a tan on the beach in the off season. Well, he's earned it if that's what he's into. You know? God bless him. What if I go up higher? Better, worse. Doesn't change it. commercials are so brutal when it's not even your team you're waiting for. I'm just out here trying to watch some good basketball. Is that so much to ask for? But yeah, Joker, I really do think the Spurs are the only team that has a chance. I'm trying to think of anybody in the East. I mean, if the Celtics are truly at full strength, yeah, they could give them a scare too. But this Thunder team is just, and I'm not just saying it because the Thunder blasted the Suns. I've felt that way all year. They're the prime example of how you want your franchise to operate. All right, I had to refresh this shit. A little Euro step here. Who is that? City Sissoko. Nice move. I didn't know he was going to get playoff minutes. Cornette behind the three-point line. Looking for somebody to hand it to. I'll just get all kinds of lagging screens. I'm going to look on the NBA.com, see if my see if I can watch it on here. Yes? Yeah, let's watch it through here because maybe this will be a little bit better. No? Have to watch it on ESPN. That sucks. Because this stream is trash. All right, let's see if it stays for me. I know I'm asking it to give me 720 in the year 2026, and that may be a little bit too much for YouTube TV to handle. Panikin says Arizona Sports is already starting the trade Jalen Green talk. I say trade Book. Yeah, I'm not even certain which way I want to go with it yet, honestly. Harper kicks back. Keldon pumping. Kicking it. Castle for three. No good. There we go. Sped it up a little bit. Holiday step back three. No good. Rebound Cornette. Tipped all the way out to Castle. Oh my God. Good steal. Matisse. He pulls a three and misses. Perhaps he should have let them run some offense, considering this is the playoffs, for God's sakes. Harper, pick and roll. Harper bumping. That's a charge. They didn't call it. Vassell gets his three blocked by Thibault. That is two great defensive plays in a row by Thibault. Blocked layup of Holiday from Castle. This is incredible. Spurs look so good right now. Might have been a foul. Stephon Castle really about to be somebody. I mean, he already is. Corner three, Matisse. No good. And we got a rebounding foul. They're fouling Tamani to keep him off the boards. Inbound here to Kamara. Skip past the Time Lord. Hand off to Suns great Kamara. Kamara trying to get to the rack but sucks at dribbling. Time Lord can't get his own rebound a couple of times out of bounds. Spurs ball. Wemby back in the game, making it difficult in the paint. Well said, Joker. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know what to do. I just want the team to get better at all costs. Time Lord went to block Keldon. He choked the ball out of bounds. Blazers ball, 21-34. Bible. Backdoor pass, no good for Holiday. Harper to Johnson, into the corner to Fox. Corner three, no good. Barnes rebound, and old man floater goes immediately. Like clockwork. Holiday. Gonna hold for the last shot like a veteran should, unlike the Suns. They rush it and give you 7 whole seconds to come up and hit a three. No, he's going to go. He kicks it into the corner to Time Lord. The corner three is good, but 4.4 seconds. Let's see if it's too much. Nope, they're going to have to take a half-court shot. Well done. No good. Almost good from Harper, but no good. Man, Wemby had a dunk, and that was the only shot he took all first quarter. 36-24. It's not bad for the Blazers. About what we were doing with the Thunder. I wonder, maybe I do this just for the sake of trying to clean up these edges a little bit. Because I don't really know if I want to be an edge lord. A little bit cleaner, maybe. Not really. A little bit. Joker said, instead of the alliance for next season's Code Cult group, we as SVP should create our own politics with Jalen Kratz and Booker Kins. God, I'm not looking forward to that next year. We might not even have that issue. We don't even know, man. Do we even know who we're going to have and not have? Gotta wait and see what this team does. If we can have a jump forward like we did last year, I mean, honestly, all we need is half of that jump. Half of that jump, and we're right where we kind of want to be. Not in title town, but we're a lot closer. Not gonna lie, that Pizza Hut looks bomb. Sixth or fifth seed, certainly. I think you shoot for the moon. I think you shoot for the stars, and when you land at the moon, you're happy, right? So this season, Sundo set our expectations at what was it? He set it for like the 4 seed, the 5 seed, and we got the 7th, 8th seed. Let's do that again. Let's go for that 4th seed, but overachieve and beat last season by like 5 to 10 games. What is Tori? Who's in chat? Oh, that's not Tori. See if I can get Legary in here. Sorry, trying to get Spurs fan Gary in here. There we go. Johnson. Ooh, hits a 3. Can you hear me? He is an old man, after all. It is difficult to figure the streams out. Harper, easy bucket, 41-26. So, like, Joker, I was thinking the first step is getting back to the playoffs, which we've done. Next step is not being a token loser in the playoffs, being a team that actually has a reason to believe that they can advance in the playoffs. We didn't have that at all. It was kind of a weird place to be. Yo, can you not hear me in there? Gary. He's having some trouble, folks. Yeah, he was saying that we would be better than a play, and I was like, bro, you need to calm down. Wemby pulls up and hits. It looks awkward and weird because he's 8 feet tall, but it went. You know, it actually hit. Like, his pull-up just... It looks like he had to spread his legs so he didn't touch the ground. Can you hear me? Yes, sir. Did your audio get switched? Gotta love when they do that. So how you feeling about your Spurs?
We're gonna lose.
We're gonna lose.
We're gonna lose the whole damn series.
You think you guys can beat the Thunder? Whoops.
Beat them in the regular season, which means nothing, but
yeah.
I feel like Spurs are too inconsistent. But we'll see.
Feels like they're too inconsistent. Wow.
I forgot you gotta mess with his cameras.
It's all good. By this point, we're all used to it. You ever had your ass whipped over a camera?
Oh, several times.
Not being set up?
I'm from North Omaha.
Oh, shit. What up, Bragsy? What up, Vision? We're just watching Gary Spurs Gary's title-worthy Spurs
Title-worthy Spurs.
handle Tory's Jewish Blazers. You know? And I wish I was Jewish.
We all do.
Being honest. You know? Did you catch any of the other games?
No, I caught the very end of that Sixers game, but it was pretty well over by the time I got it on. I got home late.
Yeah, what happened with Ramp Sixers? Bragsy, what did Shay say about Dylan? What did he say?
He said he likes him. He's a good guy. They're buddies.
And he likes his taste in women.
You say women, but sure.
I call him woman.
Do you trust all of them?
I believe all woman.
That's the right answer. That's the only acceptable answer.
Good boy. And I'm talking about me.
Yeah.
So Gary had golfing league today, huh?
Just a little golf. A number something to do.
He's just golfing, folks. By the way, time for you to get a couple of soft boxes. I'll send you a link for Big Red Rant.
Oh, okay.
You can't have me out here with 2 soft boxes and you with none.
I don't even have one soft box.
That's right, you don't, bitch.
This guy's got 2 soft boxes.
Some would say I'm better than you because of it.
I think everyone would say that. There's other reasons you're better than me.
Well, we all knew those, but this is a new one.
Wow.
Look at this. Look at this general manager, Greg Wright. Looks like a Mexican supremacist, if you ask me. Scoot to Denny. Backing down your boy Fox. Time Lord again for 3. No good. Fox with the rebound. Push it up to Keldon. Keldon Euro. Dude, do you think that you guys are just as deep as OKC or deeper or not as deep? Without being biased, since you see the Spurs all the time. Let me tell you, the Thunder are deep.
I hate what the NBA is now, so I literally only watch the Spurs, and it's seldom. I shouldn't say that. I watch a good chunk of Suns games, but
no, I'm the same way. It's the same way.
It's just such a trash product. Like, OKC is full of what's his name for the Blazers?
Full of.
I can't get SG out of my head.
Full of Israel Firsters?
Yeah.
Full of Denny's?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like when your primary goal is to flail and flop into people.
You think that's Denny's primary goal?
Yeah. It's like, I don't care how good you are. Like, that's just trash basketball. I don't want to watch it.
We're cooking now. Somebody tell Tori that Gary thinks that Denny plays like SGA.
It's equally as bad. Like, there's more than a handful, but there's a good chunk of players in the league that's their primary goal, and it's like, oh yeah, this is great. This is very easy on the eyes if you're a basketball fan to watch guys just flail and do everything they can to get a foul.
That is corny, Bragsy. Yeah, I noticed it, of course, more when he was playing us, but he does this thing where I don't see Denny do it. Denny at least tries to score.
After he tries to initiate contact.
But see, what SGA does is he drives in, he does his thing to try to initiate it, and he had no plan on shooting from get-go, so he just passes out. He mid-jump turns around and finds someone to pass to. It's the most blatant shit I've ever seen. Kamara to Klingon.
His body. Or Denny does it more like
Holiday back
like
to
he's
Klingon.
hurt like 3 people's
no good
elbows, people because he's trying to flail his arms when he's going in.
You talk about Denny.
Yeah. SGA tries to throw his body into people more.
Oh, Wemby stood up. It was a good drive. Fouled by Klingon, though. You can't say none of those words, Joker. You ain't allowed to say any of that. Starting with Jewish. You ain't allowed to say that word. Harper got Tamani on him. Why does Harper look bigger than Tamani? Wemby has to pass out, but it's a shot clock Vio.
Vio.
You
say
know?
Vio.
I say Vio, you know what I'm saying?
Just talking about bios.
Braggsy, we're definitely going to do a lot of off-season content as soon as it feels like we're in the clear and we're not in algo jail over there anymore. It's just a slog trying to do anything. What a great pass from Champagny back to Harper. Dude, you guys are kind of toying with him a little bit right now. How do you feel about that? As a black man.
Well, as a person that's better than you, I know that's what you're really getting at.
Mm-hmm. Harper's free throw.
I mean, is there
good?
Are there any games in the NBA anymore where a team's up 20 and
they keep the lead? That's true. But that's not the league trying to get games back to being close for ratings or for betting. Insane miss from three by Holiday. Klingon, you better do something. Sharp has to pull a crazy leaning fadeaway. And by has to, I mean chooses to. And misses. Wemby.
I'm way ahead of you.
Are you? Pulls up, slaps three.
Yeah, but I'm watching on my phone.
Only a bitch would do something like that, if I'm being completely honest. I don't mean that in an offensive way. I'm just saying technically, by the letter of the law, that's the type of shit a bitch would do. But not you.
That is a bitch move. No. I'm cool, but everybody else who does that, bitches.
That was a crazy three from Wemby. NGL.
I've been working with him on those.
Yeah?
I mean, it's obvious. You could tell.
Yeah, it did seem to have your imprint in it a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not trying to take credit for it or anything, but it was all me.
Vision said it really well. He said, OKC actually full of hoopers. A shame they're also foul baiting, flopping losers that cry for techs.
I mean, that's all of them. They're all studs. Like, everybody in the league that does it is like, but it's the league's fault. Like, guys who don't try to sell fouls or whine don't get the calls. The guys that do get calls even when there's next to no or no contact at all. So they basically, what's the word?
You cut out what?
So they basically condition these players that if you want to get fouls called, you got to sell them. And then that's evolved into guys that are specifically trying to sell fouls. And then if they score, great. But if not, they're perfectly content being league leaders in scoring and half of their points coming from the free throw line.
Is it both of us lagging or is it just Gary? Because Gary's like blurry as shit and lagging like when he's talking. But am I lagging too or is it both of us?
It's probably just you. You're weighing me down.
More than likely.
Or something like that.
Saying it's the whole stream. I wonder why, man. Let me do a little speed test over here. I'm all about testing speed, all right. Oh, it is telling me that Not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming.
I'll say.
Right? I mean, that's to say the least. Hopefully it fixes. Yeah, it's definitely telling me poor. Why?
Yeah, Vision, I liked wrestling back. I'm old, so I liked like Hulk Hogan and all that back in the day when I was a kid, and then stopped watching for a really long time. And then when I was like in high school, was when The Rock and Stone Cold and all that was going on. I used to watch it. I went to one here in Omaha. It was like a Monday Night Raw or something. And then shortly after, I have never watched it since, really.
I think that might help, but then that's going to screw up the camera. Yeah, I think that should probably help it. It's probably because I was streaming the wrong thing. Let's see if that makes it better, Joker. That really should fix it, I think. And then I'll fix your camera.
Yeah, it was a good shot.
What's going on in the game? I can't see it. Oh, Sharp.
Sharp just hit a
Fadeaway?
deep three.
Ew.
I'm surprised that dude doesn't play more. I know his defense is bad, but he's still young. He could use his offense.
I mean, I think he averaged like 21 this season.
Yeah, he's at least this series. What I've seen, he's a swinging door on defense. Like half the time, he's not even a swinging door. He's just stationary. Just stands there.
Nah.
Can't say that. Come on, Castle.
Still saying it's not smooth. Boo. Well. Oh well, man. I guess I'll just end the stream since it's too laggy.
About to cut it. Cut it.
Might as well. I don't know why it's doing.
Well, was it smoother before I got in? Because I can bounce out.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't see how you would have anything to do with it joining. All you did was join Discord, and I added in your camera.
Yeah.
You know?
Maybe it's because of my skin complexion.
I was just saying, it might be because you're black. And YouTube might be a little racist or whatever. There, it looks like it's speeding up now.
It'll be the first time I had to deal with that.
Yeah, you people have suffered a lot of
long time.
You know, just all kinds of.
It's just sad that in 2026 still dealing with it. You know.
Mm-hmm. This is what institutionalized racism really looks like.
No, this is what happens when orange people are in office.
You don't get to call him that. That's his word.
Well.
All right, Joker, if you're still here, tell me if that's better.
Tell us, Joker. Don't let us down, jokester. I say jokester.
He says jokester. He said it's gotten better. Yeah, I think I was streaming too much. I don't know. Streaming too many things.
Ain't nothing but something to stream.
$54.35, Gary.
5-4, 3-5.
When's the last time the Spurs won a playoff series? You fuck.
Been a minute. Been a long, strong, thick, juicy minute.
You gonna cry?
Oh, I'm already welling up a little bit.
You gonna douse yourself with Gatorade?
Yeah.
Wow.
About to go out back here in a little bit and light up a stogie.
Some silver glasses. Some silver sunglasses at night.
You already know.
Vassell tries to jump on the loose ball with Sissoko.
Nice spin move.
Blazers come away with it. I just got the spin move there. A nice dunk from Klingon. Maybe he is the best center in this series.
But that was pretty obvious.
Yeah, no, Joker, I think Gary's lagginess comes from he's on Wi-Fi in his basement.
No, I'm hardwired down here.
You're hardwired? Fadeaway Champagny in the corner. Brutal if you're a Blazers fan. Brutal.
He got off to a hot start, man.
Yeah, he did. Sharp. Misses the midi.
Good pass. Fox is just too fast, man.
Yeah. Wow. Good finish there from Cornette. Sharp. To Thibault. Klingon for three. Oh, Klingon, you tried it, didn't you, little bub? Didn't you, bub? He tried.
You bub.
He tried to drive from the 3-point line at 7'6", and it didn't go so hot.
Oh!
Holiday to the rack.
Embarrassing.
Kicks back to Klingon, back to Holiday. A dunk from Klingon is blocked by Vassell. What do you think Torrey Jones is going to say about that one? Pocket pass to Cornette. Funky Euro step. Goes and one.
Vassell's having a little game, too.
Yeah.
It was a clean block, too.
Spurs looking, dare I say, dynastic.
I've been talking so much shit about Vassell lately.
Yeah?
He's just super inconsistent, but when he's on, he's on.
He must have hurt you.
He texts me. He's like, dude, you hurt my feelings. I'm like, dude, it's not
he
personal.
He said, you're hurting my feelings, but I'll be damned if you ain't right.
So you heard our conversation?
I did. He said, I took a long look inward, not N-word. Took a long look inward.
I-N.
Okay. Denny, back to Time Lord, over to Holiday. Floater is, oh my God, no good.
That was clean.
Ugh.
You think the Blazers keep Tiago?
Seems like one of those things where it's like, since he overachieved, how do you get rid of him?
I mean, did he overachieve or was Chauncey purposely underachieving?
Well, Chauncey's grift wasn't a basketball grift. It was a card-playing grift.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, it stopped there. It started and stopped right there. He would never stoop so low as to alter the integrity of the league or the game.
So now you think you're man enough to make some racist comments. Denny fouled by Fox?
Yeah, he slapped him.
You think you're man enough to make some assumptions out here that are way beyond your effing pay grade.
Yeah.
I find that interesting. I just find it interesting. Holiday,
Too, right?
guarded by Fox, over to Denny. He's white, but not really. He's chosen. Gets fouled by your boy, Cornette. Denny misses the first free throw. That's rough.
It's like you have a guy that you hired. You own a business, and the business has been failing for a couple of years, and the guy you have running it.
We still talking Chauncey?
Yeah. And you find out the guy that's been running your business is facing prison time for robbing a bank. And then you have somebody else take over the exact same business, and all of a sudden it flourishes. It's not like a Fortune 500 company or anything, but it's finally making money, and you're like, wow, this is great. And it's like, well, yeah, you got rid of the crooked dude that was running your business and got somebody else. You're like, no, he wouldn't do that. Oh, the guy that was robbing banks wouldn't steal from you or hinder your business in any way. No, it was just the bank. He just had a little bank robbing issue is all. Oh yeah, okay, cool, makes sense.
You should be a lawyer.
I should, dude. You think that'd work?
Wow.
Case closed.
Joker said Tory's still tweeting on Twitter, spreading the news about Netanyahu's warrior of Israel. I'm sure he is. And I've never seen Tory and Netanyahu in the same room, so that's just one thing. Time Lord, no good, alley-oop.
Just drained one.
That's the Star of David right there, sir.
Star-O.
Show some respect.
That's all I show. That's all I have.
Fox, crossover, drive, loses it.
Couldn't wait to throw his head into somebody.
Denny. Oh, Denny low-key cooking you a little bit, don't you think?
Hey, there's a guy standing still. Let me go try to headbutt him, and I'll flail backwards and throw the ball up. That's basketball, right?
So you think his name should be Shai Gilgeous-Avdia?
Well, Vassell did throw a shoulder at him, so never mind.
Yeah, he really did, didn't he?
That was actually all Vassell.
You seem a little anti-Semitic after those comments.
That didn't look good on my part.
Hey, you probably been taking money from Cutter.
Yeah, I sounded like a real Tucker Carlson right there.
Is he melting down on Twitter? Let me take a look, Joke.
Who is? Tory?
Mm-hmm. Let me take a little look-ski at the illustrious Tory Jones. Complaining about City Sissoko over Shaden Sharp. 1 for 11 from 3.
Valid argument.
Spurs were a plus 64 in 42 minutes. Embarrassing. You know.
Valid. They're valid points. I wouldn't say he's necessarily melting down.
This world. Well, what is your prediction for the Spurs this postseason, by the way? You never really told me how far you think you're going to go.
I really don't know, man. I'm worried about the youth as well. Next round, they're going to play the Nuggets or the Wolves. Both have been in the playoffs for the last 4 or 5 years straight, at least. I mean, that's the Wolves.
Mm-hmm.
Nuggets been in there for however long. They seem to not be able to. I mean, unless they do it with SGA, if they make it that far, what they've been doing with your boy David, star of.
Hashtag star of.
Yeah. One game they just laid off of him when he tried doing his flailing shit. He was just basically taking tougher shots, and some fell, some didn't, but he wasn't getting all the free throws. Last game and some parts of this game, it looks like they're trying to like hit him, and like if we're gonna call for the foul, we're gonna at least make good contact and whatever. So I don't know. I could see him getting in way more foul trouble against that team because the whole team does it. I don't know how you guys watch that series without losing your godforsaken minds. I can't stand watching that team play.
It was, yeah. Knowing
It's
you
an
were going to lose
abomination of
going into it
basketball.
really helped.
Well, it makes it worse to me. It's like clearly they're the better team. Like you guys are building up to that, but I'm saying like this series, obviously the Spurs are better right now, but the Blazers have a lot of young pieces and they keep building on it. Whatever. I'm not saying it's like permanent, but you're expected to sweep a team and then you're sitting there foul baiting the entire game. It's just, I don't know, man. Bad.
Yeah, I was telling them
It's
on
shit for the league, man.
I was telling them on stream yesterday. I was watching Whitlock, and he has this dude on all the time, Scap Attack, who's got a YouTube channel. It's pretty big, and he's a big time LeBron hater. And he was basically saying like with the Thunder, it's like they're so physical, like they foul and foul and foul and hack like the Raptors or the Pistons. Like they just abuse you physically, and the refs swallow the whistle for them. So like that's another part of it that adds to the frustration is they get such a heavy whistle, but at the same time they get away with murder. And then you see Caruso tell the referee to call a technical, and he does it. Like that is
insane, dude.
Truly insane.
That was insane, but the more like almost like we're gonna rub it in your face was when Booker hit that and one, and then they reversed the call and called offensive foul on him because they said it was an unnatural shooting motion when all he did was shoot. It's like, dude, he's playing the team that does nothing but unnatural shooting motions and it's gone to the line all series long because of it. And he gets legit fouled on a shot, and you're going to say he's the one doing unnecessary shooting motions? That is fucking wild, dude.
Yeah. It was more like let's just get this shit over with situation.
That was... I never thought I'd get to a point where I was like, I have zero desire to watch the NBA, but I've been like that since probably the end of the year before, into last year.
Yeah, it's brutal.
Honest to God, would rather watch like third graders play.
No, because they're doing the same shit that they're seeing on TV. Even that's becoming unwatchable. That's true. Wannikin says it's the Suns' own fault. They need to give up their enrichment capabilities. They were enriching at too high of a percent. BB had to shut it down. Hey, Ernie. Shave your head. Sincerely, America. Ugh, look at that defense, bro. Looks like the Suns. So, title-worthy Spurs?
No, come on.
What stops them?
Lack of foul baiting.
They
ain't that seasoned
yet.
I mean, do you still watch games that aren't the Suns? Like, I mean, obviously you're watching this, but and it's playoffs and all that. I get it, but I'm saying like,
My desire to is, or is it just me? My desire is way down. I just hadn't really parsed out if that was the reason why or what it is. Like, I'm such a Suns fanatic, but when it comes to watching other teams, it's like I just don't care enough. But I didn't know if it was. I never really thought about it being because the product is diminished. You know.
Yeah.
Maybe that's a part of why it's less fun to watch. Also, there's not very many lovable stars from other teams where it's like, yo, I gotta watch that dude play. Like, if Zion was in the playoffs and he was like red hot, I would want to watch him because I enjoy watching that style of basketball. The way LeBron and the Heat, that was must watch basketball. Vince Carter, must watch when he was doing his thing with the Raptors. Iverson, you had to go watch the Sixers play. You had to see what Iverson was going to do. Shit was appointment television. I will run away from watching SGA play.
Yeah.
Did you see that Anthony Edwards injury, dude?
No, I haven't.
Don't look at it. Hyperextension. To me, I'm queasy. To me, it was terrible. Absolutely terrible.
Was his season over?
I don't know. Joker, do you know if Anthony Edwards' season is over? If it's not over, they need to give his knee an award for most incredible knee ever. That shit bent backwards.
He said it's not over completely. Wanigan said it's Jover.
I mean,
he said it could have been worse. So from what you're saying, if it could have been worse, like it could have been amputated.
Like, it was one of those that as soon as you see it, you just look away. And you're like, okay, that's the one and only time I want to see that. And I didn't want to see it.
I don't like watching that shit.
No.
You see people where they're watching videos of people like falling off bikes and skateboards and snapping legs and arms, and they're like giggling like it's hilarious. I'm like, God, dude.
Lock them all up.
I can't watch that shit.
Throw away the key. Derrick Rose. Had to go watch Derrick Rose in the playoffs. You know? Some would say Goran Dragic. The way he dicked down those Spurs. You know?
Who?
Don't say who.
Who you say?
I know it's got to be a sore subject.
All those titles.
So there's only a small crack in his bones. I mean, he's out then. If there's a crack in his bones, there's no way he's playing.
There's only a small crack.
Just a little crack. A little baby crack.
Just a little broken leg.
Yeah.
Come on. How much do you use your legs in basketball, anyways?
Poor guy. You been watching anything on y'all's TV?
Your friends and neighbors
With y'all's John Hamm?
with y'all's Don Draper. I call him Don Draper.
Any good?
It's all right.
Mm.
It ain't great. A Black Monday. That's not very good, but it's like perfect to watch when I'm going to bed.
What about you, Wanakin and Joke? Are y'all watching anything on TV good? He said Dante DiVincenzo tore his ACL too, out for the whole season. Damn, bro.
Damn. They're done if those two are both out.
Your girl Paige Beckers. I know you're upset that she's not on our team, but
Well, she's on our team.
yeah. Is that how that works? Running Point panicking. What's Running Point?
Sounds like a show I'd love.
I'm gonna Google it now.
He's just gonna Google it real quick.
Running Point. Running Point. 2 seasons. Netflix. Oh boy. Got your girl. Okay, so running point, like running point guard. Okay. Okay, it's got your girl. What's her name? Is that something Hudson? Something Hudson? What is this blonde whore's name? I didn't mean that.
I don't think you can say that.
I didn't even mean it. I was just getting frustrated because I can't figure out her name.
Very disappointed.
Loosely based on Jeannie Buss. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Cast. It is. It's Kate Hudson, Brenda Song. Don't hate it. Your boy, Wigger extraordinaire, Chet Hanks.
Does he post pictures on Instagram of like kids' shoes and gloves and stuff like that?
I don't know. Max Greenfield, better known as what's his face from Schmitty. It's got your boy Schmitty in it.
Was it New Girl or whatever?
Mm-hmm. Got a decent cast. Ken Marino. Love Ken Marino.
Anybody is, you just said, except for Schmitty. It's because you called him by his character name and not his real name.
Wanakin said nothing, just playoffs and SVP. Well, Wanakin, you need to do yourself a favor. Don't listen to Gary. He doesn't have an imagination. He can't understand or entertain hypothetical situations, so don't take anything he says seriously about TV shows. Go and watch the #1 horror show on TV. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. It's perfect. Start from tonight and report to me in the morning. All right?
Thank you, Panic and Skywalker. You're my new best friend.
What happened?
Said from sucks.
Yeah, that's a lie. That's an absolute lie. And I will.
You mean you didn't enjoy watching 17 seasons to not know what the fuck's going on? That's crazy.
First of all, that's just how impatient you are because it's just started its 4th season. Yeah.
And no one still knows what's going on.
I know what's going on.
You think you do.
I know a lot. All right. I know you ain't black because you didn't vote for Joe Biden.
I campaigned for him.
That's true. Denny thought he might have twisted his little ankle there. Don't want that. It's a nice little layup. Wemby, who the Spurs tanked for 3,000 years to get.
17 seasons. Dude, even foul baits off the ball. That's crazy.
You know what show you might like, dude, that my dad showed me that was fucking fire? There's only been one season. It's called I think it's called The Final Frontier or The Last Frontier. Super good, bro. CIA.
Jason Momoa? Oh.
CIA shit. All right. Main character kind of looks like Aaron almost.
Really?
It's about this marshal who he's like the head marshal in Alaska, and the CIA had a plane full of kind of like a Con Air plane.
Yeah.
And all these convicts being transferred, and they were moving this super secret CIA detainee off the books, and the plane goes down over Alaska, and so there's 33 convicts loose that survived the crash, and they have to find all of them, including this really kind of almost Jason Bourne-esque. You know, it's pretty good, bro. It's great. But it didn't help me trust the government. It didn't help me trust the CIA more. And that's what I usually do, is just trust the CIA. That was crazy. How many people had to fall there before the refs called a foul? Frontier. Is that what is it just called Frontier? Panicking?
Wasn't there a show called Frontier or Frontierman or something along those lines with Jason Momoa, and he's it's way back in the fur trading days or some shit. You know what I'm talking about? It was on Netflix. I think it was only one season. I've seen it. I feel like Kaylee and I watched it 5-6 years ago. Castle slaps.
That was wild, bro. That was wild. Holiday. Pulls. 3, no good.
What'd they call?
I'm going to try to guess. They're probably going to call that a charge. Which they shouldn't. That's not a charge. That's a Euro.
He's moving and reaching.
And he's huge. They should review that. All he did, he did kind of extend the arm all the way, you know.
All the
Last
way into
Frontier
the arm that was
panicking.
reaching into him.
Listen, I say whichever player is more black should get the call.
That's not what happened.
And that's why I got a problem with it. Sundo would love that reasoning, by the way. He would say absolutely. Sundo would say the blacker the berry, the sweeter the foul. How is Champagne? Okay, there was a whistle. But that's a show from The Last Frontier that you would actually, I think, like. Maybe you wouldn't.
What's it on?
Prime.
I would.
Y'all's
Sounds
Amazon
good.
Prime.
Down there?
Mm-hmm. Champagne fouled?
Got fouled. Left Castle wide
Panicking,
open.
what's your issue with From? Go ahead and bring it up. You're gonna piss me off, but go ahead, Panicking.
I got
Go
you back,
ahead,
panicking.
Panicking.
I'll echo all your sentiments.
You actually watched more From than any other sci-fi you've watched in your entire life, so don't even talk shit. You know it had some allure. You just can't handle sci-fi.
It just took too long. Way too long.
Everything takes too long for you. You were mad about the length of the halls in Severance. For
Dude,
Christ's sake.
Brutal. Those episodes could have been 20
brutal.
minutes.
Castle, no good. Rebound Kamara. Euro from Denny out of bounds. Blazers ball. Dude, this score is brutal. What kind of dude? Torrey Jones, the famous Blazers uprise. Torrey Jones is gonna go crazy about that play.
Don't blame him.
Crazy. Now, he actually is black. Denny, double step back, trying to go
Nice
1v1v Wembleyama. By the way, we're 6 years into Wemby's career, and Sundo still can't say his name correctly.
Wambalamba.
He still thinks it's Wembanyama.
Wembim.
No, he has no concept of how to say. He can say the first part, but the middle and end he just butchers. Castle to Champagne, fouled on the 3 by Denny.
Oh.
So, was there any truth to that Dylan Raiola story going to talk to
No,
Texas
it's a joke because the thing's closed. The window's closed. I just sent it. I thought it was funny. Did I send you the fat one? That was not what I sent you wasn't real, but earlier in the day and the day before, there was all kinds of reports out of there that Oregon was upset with him and everything about his weight. I guess he's way bigger than
did you see him during the spring game?
No.
You could see his belly button, like his belly button was like poking through his jersey, bro.
Panikin said that it's a stretched out, meandering plot, and every scene ends right before characters share vital information. I don't hate the show. I fucking loathe Tabitha. Which one's Tabitha?
That's the mom.
Oh.
How much of it did you watch, Panikin?
It's pretty hot. He's 100% right, though. Like, right when something was going to happen, an episode would end or they'd switch scenes and then not revisit that scene until the next episode. It's just like
it's called have some goddamn patience and allow them to tell you a story that keeps you riveted.
How long? I wasn't riveted. I was.
What up, Connor? Nah, you were riveted.
It's like when you're listening to a kid try to tell you a story about what happened at school, and they're like, and then, we were on the playground, and well, before, so the teacher said if we were good, during our science experiment, then we could go have recess, and then so we were on the playground, and then before the science experiments, the teacher said that we weren't being good, so we needed to be good, and then said if we were good during science experiment, we could go on the playground. So then we went on the playground, and but before that, when we first got there, guys, people were being good. It's like, get to the point.
Here's what I want to know.
Yeah.
How did Denny get his teeth fixed so quick and well? They did a bang up job with that
You
tooth.
must have good dental plan in the NBA.
I was gonna say Israel does have full health care. Ooh, Scoot! Yeah, I thought maybe Shakespeare. I thought maybe Shakespeare. I thought maybe Creeper. Maybe you guys would win this game, but dag nabbit if you aren't having your Suns v Mavs moment a little bit. Not quite that bad. It's not that bad, man. I think you're just.
Who's Shakespeare?
He said Joker said Gary Shakespeare is talking.
Oh, I thought he was telling me that Shakespeare's talking. I need to shut up. I didn't know who
No.
Shakespeare was. I apologize. I don't good read. I don't be good reading.
I think it's fair. Like you do have to have a certain amount. I don't know. Maybe I'm just used to that way of shows doing that shit. And it's like, okay, like
I think you like that style more.
I'm just bored with it. I'm willing to invest the time. It's like all I need is you to show me that there's some good shit here, and I'm willing to let you tell the story at the pace with which you want to tell the story. Just make sure the answers show up. I'll be here for the entirety. I'm going to judge it by do they follow up on those questions, not how long does it take them. It's just do they follow up on them? Do they answer the big questions?
Lost.
Yeah, the writers of Lost wrote from, for sure.
Right, but it was like an exact, like drug out storyline wise, exact carbon copy of it. It's like, dude, I couldn't last through that.
Yeah, well, that was like 8 seasons of 25 to 30 episodes each. This is going to be 5 seasons of like 8 to 10 episodes. Or what is it, like 11 episodes? 5 seasons. So it is a lot faster. That's a lot faster.
Time for me to watch something to get to basically one story. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I didn't think the show was bad. Don't get me wrong. Like each episode or whatever I thought was good. But as a whole, I was just like, Jesus Christ, are we ever going to get close to the point?
So that feeling that you're describing, what most people, including myself, do when you get to that feeling is you take the bait and you binge it all.
I was trying.
You don't pull yourself away from it because you're like, fuck this.
Hours to do. And if you're not giving me anything within hours, I got a lot of other shit I got to do.
Well, that's that's the best breakdown of a sci-fi show you've ever given. That's the least hateful, least uninterested sci-fi breakdown you've ever given. Because every other sci-fi
it wasn't
that you watch, you can't even not just laugh out of the building.
That's what I'm saying. The episodes, I wasn't like zoning out or feeling like I had ADHD because they just lost me. Like Game of Thrones, I was all in, and then as soon as dragons and magic people and fire chicks and shit started showing up, I was like, all right, dude. Like what's happening? Who's this person? Like I just mentally would check out, not on purpose. Like just
they ruined that shit in season 8, anyways. Ruined it.
I didn't make it that
They
far.
completely turned it upside down in a terrible way. Yeah, Alex, that was a great show. That's a classic, beyond classic sci-fi. Firefly. Some goated actors in that too. All right. Castle to Harper. God, you guys have so many potential superstars on your team. It's really quite disturbing. Wemby, no good. Tough pull up. Klingon stops it. Grant, Nice moves. Blocked by Wemby. Looking like a dad blocking his child. You know? Yeah, Connor. The thing about Game of Thrones is it really is the best show of all time until they completely just defiled their own show. The writer of Game of Thrones wasn't writing it fast enough, and they were like, "We'll take the story from here." No, you won't. You certainly will not.
Harper from Castle with the leap back. That wasn't even a step back.
Threw the 3-pointer up in Kamara's face a little bit. Yeah, the writer George R.R. Martin, he's goated, and he was like, "Yeah, I don't have long left to live. Like, I want to enjoy my life. I don't want to lock myself in a room and do nothing but write this story. I'm trying to like pace myself." And they were like, "Yeah, we don't have time for that." And then they also just didn't want to keep doing the show. The show was dragging on in their eyes. They had other projects they wanted to get to. So they tried to like button it up real quick, and they just botched everything. What up, Ceasefire Roy? Roy, how's that ceasefire holding? I heard it's not holding. I heard it's over, Roy. And I want to know what the Pakistanis are going to do about it. And you're the only link. You're the only link to Pakistan I got.
All time is Charles in Charge. And I couldn't agree more. Scott Baio is the GOAT of all GOATs. I'll fist fight you if you say otherwise.
Then I won't.
Wise.
I think it was just that good and that long. You know, it's like if she was still writing Harry Potter's, you know, which didn't she? But when the movie started,
I have no idea.
You're a big Harry Potter stan, I thought.
Never seen a one.
This world. The classics people avoid. Scoot to Grant. Grant back to Scoot. 10 seconds. Tough. And not even close. But saved. And then it goes back to the Spurs.
I don't think that was off of the Blazers. I think it was off of Harper, wasn't it?
The illustrious Torrey Jones is here. And he wants to know, how does it feel to be privileged?
Well, I'm going on 44 years of it, so I really don't know any other way of life.
Torrey, how do you feel about this, Torrey? Gary told me earlier that he thinks that
Gabe gaslighting at his
No, this is true. No. This is actually true. This isn't gaslight.
Let's hear it.
You said that you view Denny's game similarly to SGA's foul baiting game.
Oh, yeah.
Is that fair?
Yeah.
But
But there's a lot of them in the league now, unfortunately.
That's what I said, Torrey. I said, that's insane.
It's also true, but that's, you know.
You don't have the clearance to make comments like that. Okay?
Yeah. SGA's worse. Like, he throws his whole body. I'm saying it's similar. Denny does the flailing and throwing his elbows and swinging his arms around, trying almost like the Chris Paul swipe through shit, but he does it as he's going to the lane. It's just like, you don't need to do that. Like, you're too, and it's not even anything on the guys themselves. The league is conditioned players that's what you need to do so you can take 20 free throws a game, but it's just unwatchable basketball, man.
You think Denny is unwatchable?
That style, yeah. I can't watch. Like, I cannot watch. I've been telling you for a year and a half I can't hardly watch the NBA anymore. I barely watch the Spurs games.
I would love the Giddler on the Suns ceasefire, Roy.
The Giddler?
Mm-hmm. Giddler would be huge for Phoenix.
Well, Wemby's a baby giraffe. I don't think he's trying to sell a lot of fouls. I think he's just clumsy because he's 37 feet tall. He for sure tries to sell some. I'm not saying he's some outlier that doesn't do it, but it's like I don't see him going out of his way to flail into people or do whatever. Like you see, he doesn't need to do that. What's his name? When Holiday pulled the chair out from under him and he does it, it's like he learned how to fall from Tua. He just falls face first onto the floor. It's like, come on, dude. Maybe lift your head up as you're going face first into a hardwood floor. I don't know.
Well, it rhymes so well, Connor, you know.
What is it?
He's just saying the way. It's funny how everybody decided to dub Giddy with Diddy names. Yes, it is, Alex. She has been attached at my hip this week.
Which one is that?
I'm loving it. This is Duchess. She just snoozing.
Are they reviewing that? Or did they review it?
I don't know.
They should have, man. I mean, I'm watching on my phone, but I thought for sure it was off of Harper. Exactly, Tori. That's what I was wondering. I'm like, did I miss 5.5 minutes in its break between
Yeah,
quarters?
it's crazy. That was long as hell.
They had to have been reviewing it.
Time Lord collects the tip. Holiday baseline. Oh, man. Just couldn't get that pass in there. Gonna be Blazers ball, though. Grant to Denny. Keldon guarding. Kicks to Grant. Baseline drive. Whoa. Okay, yeah, I was going to say there has to be some sort of foul there. By Cornette.
That's egregious.
How come Cornette doesn't shoot threes, by the way?
You think just because he's white he can hit threes?
No, I thought he used to be a three-point shooter.
Maybe. I don't know.
Or maybe NBA 2K used to think when he came out he was going to be a shooter or something. There's something that led me to think he was a stretch. Sundo doesn't like white bigs, by the way. Only white guards.
They make me sick.
Cornette. Hand off to Fox. Fox trying to flop for a foul. Doesn't get it. Splits the D.
He got it.
And see, that's what Booker.
Every possession, dude.
That's what Devin Booker needs to learn how to do, bro. That quick, it's called a push dribble. Okay?
Remember when basketball games had flow and momentum to them? And not every possession got stopped for some ticky-tack bullshit. Those were the good old days.
You really think you have the wherewithal to make comments like that on a channel this big? That's crazy.
My bad, dude.
Kamara takes it to Holiday. 20-point deficit.
Still working with me.
Is this where the 20-point comeback finally starts?
This is the beginning. It's the
Denny,
beginning of the end for the
pumping,
Spurs.
turning, plumping. 7 seconds, had to kick it back to Holiday. Holiday to the rack. Holiday, I mean, that's a foul on Holiday, bro. Holiday scooped. By the way, that referee that was walking that direction, keep an eye on his shoes, by the way. He's got these white lines on them that make them look like high heels to me. And I was wondering if anyone else noticed. Yeah, Tori, we're finally ready. Now that I've got no Sun stuff to do, I'm finally ready to start taking everything, you know.
Act like he's got another channel all of a sudden.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus.
You know.
There's actually a lot of shit going on with Nebraska, but not that you would know. Only real fans know.
Would you mind if I stepped out and used the restroom for a second?
I'll see if I can find a way to entertain the masses.
Well, I will be right back.
Bring up the chat here.
Yeah, I know, Tori. I don't know how they do it, bro. I don't know how they come up with their off-season content. I need you to help me figure that out.
He told you to he said no pee in a bag, peasant. Is Corn Craze doing anything? I haven't seen that video from him in a long time. Dittman is like a college kid that does nothing but videos. I wish I had that kind of time. Ooh. Nice reversal. Here comes the Blazers, dude. This is it. This is the turning point. Hope they at least cover. Corey, who do you want for a coach for next year? I know it ain't Splitter.
This is the turning point.
It's the turning point.
This is the turning point USA, he says.
Just talking about turning point USA.
This is the turning point. This is the Erica Kirk moment. This is when we go from being against the war in Iran to pro-war in Iran.
100% for it. And that's where you're messing up, because it's not a war. It's a liberation.
Military action. You're right. They like the bombs.
I sure hope those Iranians love everything we're doing for them.
They
and they're
do.
appreciative.
They do.
All right.
Denny kicks to Grant. Grant fadeaway. No good.
Nice drive.
Wow, Fox. Wow. How'd your boy Bryant Carter do this year?
He didn't play very much, but good. I mean, I guess he played a fair amount for being a rookie on that squad with Harper in front of him.
Mm-hmm. Tori Jones says, I miss liking Wemby.
Said what? Oh, I'll miss liking Wemby. Yeah, man.
What's your reason for hating him other than current situation, Tori?
If I wasn't a Spurs fan, I wouldn't be able to stand. I mean, I being a Spurs fan, I can't stand the way he's just glazed nonstop. Like even when he's not in, they'll show him sitting on the bench, and it's like, this guy. Would you have a guy that's? It's like we get it, dude. He's in his third year. We understand he's extremely long and tall, and he's like an anomaly. Like keep him moving. He's not dropping 50 a night or doing any. He does wild shit. Don't get me wrong, but it's not. I don't know. It's a little exhausting.
I
like Castle better than Wimby, dude.
Castle's insane, dude.
Castle's my dude. I just love his style.
Yeah. Who does he remind you of the most? Because for me, I see like
Drew Holiday.
Really?
Yeah, I love Drew Holiday.
I see two people, and not everything about them, but just some things. Donovan Mitchell and D Wade.
He plays defense better than both of them, I feel. Yeah, Butler, exactly. Those are the types I like, though, man. I love Jimmy Butler. I love Drew Holiday. I like guys that play defense or at least put as much effort on defense as they do offense. I feel like he actually does more effort-wise on defense than he does offense. He saved that?
Castle to Fox. Fox. What a crossover, my goodness. Yeah, he saved it. Vassell. Screen from Wemby. Oh, there's no way. Dude, how are they getting these rebounds?
I don't know how Castle got that out of all those guys.
Oh my God, Wemby. Oh my God. Yo, Tori, a few plays ago, or like maybe like 20 minutes ago, real time. Were you not going insane when I think it was Kamara and Klingon both stayed under the screen in the paint and let Castle walk into that
they were like
open
double
three.
teaming, sandwiching Wemby and left him 30 feet wide open.
I was like, Torrey Jones ain't going to like that. You know, when you've got a player like Wemby, you know, that can just do it all.
Is he tall? I haven't heard.
Well,
does he have a long wingspan? Because I haven't heard that either.
Legendarily so. Ooh. Little Veet with the pull up. Here comes the comeback. Now we're seeing it. 21 and counting down. Keldon. Spin move. Bumping. No good. Veet thought about pulling up. Kicks to City. Back to Drew. No good. Holiday. And a push in the back. City pushing his boy Wemby.
What's their reasoning for not playing?
That's not Torrey's nickname. What's up?
What's their reasoning for not playing Sharp more? Is it just the defense issues?
That's a good question, Torrey Jones.
Scoot. I feel like I haven't seen Scoot much this game. He fucking cooked us 2 games ago. 3 games ago, whatever it was.
Free throw good.
Absolutely cooked.
No one calls Torrey. They don't understand the things I say on Twitter, Jones. Okay? because he wouldn't be making any comments about DEFCON 3. You need to learn that, Joker. Wemby. Free throws good. Effort, mindset with Sharp's an issue. Passing and decision making.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I just feel like you're not getting a ton of that from some of these other guys that are in his plays.
Thibault misses. Good rebound. Another chance for Time Lord. Another chance. Veet. No good. Wemby rebound, but he throws it. Thibault really has been a menace on defense. I know he's not doing much offensively, but damn, defensively, he's actually special. All right, what do you guys want? What do you guys want for Shaden Sharp? Blazers fan.
That's the last thing you guys need.
I know, I'm just playing.
You guys need a real point guard.
I was going to lowball. We got this dude, Bouye. What do you think about Bouye? Straight up. Plus a ham sandwich. Denny for 3. No good. Kind of looked like a shove off, but they're not going to call that.
That was not a push off. Don't you dare.
21. Dylan Brooks. Oof. Yeah, I wish we needed Shaden. I mean, I could see a move for that it could work, but like if we get rid of Jalen Green, we could bring in Shaden to replace that production off the bench, though. Veet to Time Lord, shot clock, vorelation. He needs to go back in time just a second or two.
Have you guys discussed much trading or not trading Booker? Like you and Sundo. I know the Suns are.
A little bit, yeah.
Where you at with it?
So I talked with a buddy who's a Spurs fan at the gym like a week ago. We were talking about
Spurs fans down there?
Well, yeah, in Austin.
Fucking losers.
And we were talking about OKC, and I was telling him how insane OKC is, how loaded they are, all their assets that they have, and he was like, yeah, man, I mean, just think like how mad they were when they traded away KD and traded away Westbrook, and it's just like the whole world was falling for their fan base, having to go through that. But like you look at them now, and it's like, fuck, like they would absolutely not undo what happened, considering what they have now. So it's like I feel like I need to be open-minded about if you're able to get multiple first-round picks for Devin Booker, what does that potentially mean for your future? And actually be responsible and care about your future. Like I'm open to those things, but at the same time, I wouldn't be upset with building a better fitting team around Devin Booker that helps him to be his best self, because I don't think he's on a team that helps him to be his best self. He has to do a position that isn't his best self to try to help everyone else be their best selves.
I know he's young for as many years he's been in the league, but I feel like he's on the downside of his prime. I don't feel like you guys have a lot of time to take a couple years to build around him and still have him be. I mean,
does that happen before you turn 30? Like, why? Why
I mean,
does
I don't think
his
age
game?
matters. You would say that LeBron shouldn't be doing what he's doing in late 30s and early 40s. Some guys fall off sooner. Some guys
Booker's game
last
isn't
longer.
tied to his game is not tied to
Why does he look so much
athleticism.
worse the last couple of years?
Because, in my opinion, because he's playing out of position.
Okay, before they got Chris Paul, I thought he was a borderline 1 for sure. 2 just needed a solid guy with
He's
him.
not a 1
During No, he's not. But I'm saying way back before they got Chris Paul, is like I could see him being there because how long ago was that? He was what? 24
Oh, you're
years
talking
old?
about a 1A.
Yeah,
not
well,
a
when
point
he was
guard.
like 22, 23. No. I'm saying
That's
like
what I was concerned.
the main guy on the team. No, my bad. But then with Chris Paul, is like, yeah, dude, he's probably 2. Within the way things went, blah blah, whatever. But then when they had their little big 3 deal or whatever, I thought it was the worst concoction position wise that you could have gotten and spent that kind of money. And then as the pieces of like Chris Paul's left, Beal leaves, KD leaves, and it's kind of back to being more on him. I thought he
Wemby
looked better
went
when he was
down.
still pretty young and not very developed than he does now. I mean, that's
I will
literally
say
just me. Like
I will say this
I don't watch
too.
basketball nowhere near like I used to. So
This iteration, so the scouting report that went out this year, I'm certain of it, was this iteration of the Suns team is not rocket science. They're good, not great. You stop them by doubling and tripling Devin Booker just like you've always stopped the Suns. But now more than ever. And every team that we ran into doubled and tripled the fuck out of him. And so I don't know how mad to be at a player who's passing out of double teams and being taken out of games. I don't know. I don't know how mad. I'm not saying
you don't even have to be mad at the player. But I mean, if the coaches are going to make your highest paid best player on the team play out of position, and you're paying that kind of money to a guy like he is a number
Barnes,
1 player,
no good.
and he can't beat double teams, which all the stars get double teamed and figure out ways to make things happen. They're not all playing out of position.
3, Tory. Like, a City 3.
How long do you keep paying him that kind of money and being like, we got to get some players around him? It's like,
another steal. Dude, Blazers are coming back.
I told you, dude.
You need to hold on to your seat.
It's like clockwork.
Nice pass. You need to hit this Thibault. Thibault!
Never mind.
City just hit one. You need to hit one, you cuck.
Tori said, just wait for the Thibault 3 brick.
Damn. Quick bucket for Fox. Denny. Screen.
Klingen.
Back to Kling. Back to Denny.
Slap.
Back to Kling.
Spurs are in trouble, dude.
They better stop playing around. It's 17 on my screen. Bruv. Harper to the rack. That's tough. Still, 19. Bruv. Do you mind if I call you Bruv, Tori?
I think he prefers
What up,
it.
Chris Stew?
What just happened? What I missed?
I agree, Chris. I'm happy. Uh-oh. That's one thing I am shocked by with Denny. These refs, they treat him like Draymond Green. They're like, hey, man, you could just abuse me, use me, abuse me, scream in my face, spit in my face, slap me. I'll never give you a tech, Denny. It's wild. It's a good skill to have. Oh, my God, bro. He kind of got launched. I'd be pissed, too. I'd be pissed just like that if I was Denny, not going to lie.
I honestly didn't see it. What happened?
He pulls a spin move, or he's like driving to the rim. He takes like a hop step, and when he's in midair, he gets. Dude, they give this to the Spurs.
Here we go. They're replaying it. They called a tech on him.
I mean,
yeah, it looks like Fox pushed him.
Yeah, that's dangerous too. I don't know if Fox knew he was gonna jump though.
I mean,
I don't know how he could have known he was gonna jump. Then he's like, "Listen,
hitting so good."
Then he's like, "You will be hearing from BB's lawyers.
You will."
Okay. Tori, you're a Fox fan. Don't turn your back on Fox. Now's not the time. Take the high road.
Where was that call?
I don't know. You tell me. You're the one with the audio playing. I can't listen to no audio.
I don't have audio.
I'll get banned.
I got this little ass screen on my phone.
Turn your audio on,
yeah,
you little cuck boy.
Nah.
Because I ain't trying to get banned all the way to Algo jail again. I'm a good little boy now. I don't know, Chris. That's a Tori question. Tori, where is Giannis going to go? Are you still hopeful it'll be the Blazers?
That was a horrible shot.
Oh, man, I could see that, Chris. I really could. Woo, fadeaway Champagne, no good. Ski. You better come away with that, Blazers. Here we go.
Clinging with another one.
Oh, Klingen.
But it's a 15.
Uh-oh.
I told you.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Is he open to the Blazers, Tori?
Imagine he would be with Dame coming back. And
that's a good question, little joker. Where's KD going to go? Black to the Suns? You know?
KD?
Mm-hmm.
If he don't go somewhere with two legit all-stars, it ain't going to matter.
Two legit all-stars that capitulate to his every whim and always tell him he's right and never tell him he's wrong.
He's the most overrated superstar in the history of the NBA. All-time great scorer.
So here's the thing.
And win nothing without somebody else.
Yeah, because he's so good still, personally, the fact that his teams keep failing is odd. It's making him look extra bad.
Yeah.
And a white supremacist like you would really jump on that opportunity to point that out.
Wow.
You
that
know?
Is very hurtful.
But it's true. You know? And that's all we care about here on this channel.
It's the truth.
I mean, I got half a mind to order a pizza. I'm that hungry. Do you know what I would do to a pizza right now?
You're not doing carnivore anymore?
I currently not, no. And I'm currently starving. So currently I'll ask you not to ask about carnivore diet.
No, I apologize.
Thank you. It's not very inclusive. You little cuck. When I get hungry, I start to berate, so I'll apologize for that. You bitch. I already apologized, so you can't be mad about the bitch comment.
No, I'm not. I
You
already
have to
got
take
over
it. Thank you. You have to take that in
I was
stride.
mad for like
But
before
then
I
you
could
remembered.
process it. I was mad. I was like,
Then you remembered. So I
Can't be mad.
appreciate that. It's just, if you order a pizza, you might as well just inject yourself with fat. I mean, it's like the most fattening meal on the planet for some reason. Hey, Klingon's out here rocking to some vibes of the song. You know, whatever song's playing, he looks happy.
He's in his zone, man. He's been
Fox
slapping 3.
kicks it to Vassell. Pump fake. Step back. No good. Could be off Wemby. Is off Wemby. Isn't off Wemby. It is. Holiday bringing it up.
Wide open corner 3. Rims out. And there's a foul. Oh, man.
Yep. Don't call it a come black. All right.
Wouldn't dream of it.
You still been struggling with gay thoughts?
With what?
Gay thoughts.
No, I don't struggle anymore. I've accepted them.
Attaboy.
Guy Drew slaps one. We got ourselves a ball game, folks. Spurs have their backs against the ropes.
Holy shit.
It's just about Joe.
Holy shit. That was crazy.
Fox smokes a little baby jumper.
Chris Stew, yeah, I mean, I think with Dunn, unfortunately, it might be a programmatic non-fit.
What was that? Can't see. He just hit another 3.
Klingon to City. Ooh.
Was that who it was?
Ooh.
No, he's loving that.
Another 3. 82-91. Wow.
Stats.
Well, Connor, don't stop believing.
Like Journey?
You know, if they win this game, does it go back to Portland? Or you got another game at home? I think it goes back to Portlandia.
Yeah.
I think you're scared of that right now.
Terrified.
And I think you should be.
Just the right amount. Maybe a little too much, if I'm being honest.
I think the whole Wemby shtick is over. TBH.
Just flash and pan.
It's kind of getting exposed right now. You're kind of getting exposed right now, but we won't talk about that because that's a little bit.
I appreciate it. I appreciate
that's
you
a little bit, you know, inflammatory to you for no reason necessarily. Though we have established you've got some bitch-like tendencies, but we also aren't talking about that. This isn't the time. This isn't the place.
They're super bitch-like tendencies.
I didn't want to say it. I didn't want to inflame it even worse, but you're right. I mean, Connor, you might as well feel that hope one last time until it's over. Or, you know, or guard your heart.
I'm just a little old man at this point, Tori. I don't, I just keep my head down and say yes, sir, no, sir, and keep it moving. It's probably in my best interest,
As a white man in America, you've already been beaten into submission. You know that when a biracial talks, that it becomes time for you to listen and not talk.
That's what it is.
Okay?
But that white part of you, I beat the shit out of that.
Well, yeah, that's my own inherent racism that I struggle with. You know?
That's what I'm grateful for. All these interactions with you helps me when I go out into the world and have to deal with other 1% alpha males. I know how to act.
The Andrew Tate crowd. The
Andrew Tates of the world.
Yeah. Yeah. The sneakos, if you will. The chuds. I believe they're called chuds. I'm kind of an alpha chud.
I just call them the real men.
I'm kind of a goy chud. You know? Sometimes I like to chud post. Sometimes I like to goy post. Sometimes I like to super goy chud post, but we don't want to talk about those posts.
Splitter always looks like he just got dropped on the sideline and he's trying to figure out like what's going on, what the situation is.
All right, somebody tell me what's going on.
He's like, okay, what do we got here? What's the score? Okay, how much time? Who do we got out there right now?
Yeah, Joker, that's what I'm saying. We will, as fans, we want to give done, but it's like the clock is ticking. You don't have assets. You got to try your hardest to make chicken salad out of chicken scratch. Wow, Vassell, that's an abusive mid-range. That was timely. So, like, the question is, will Ott, who doesn't like him, not use him in a trade to get something he wants? Just like we did with Tumani Buckets. A 3 for Kligel. No good. Oh, my God. City wants a foul on the rebound. Not going to get it. What a pass to Wemby. You better call a timeout. Tiag.
Right off his back. Right off Castle's Marge Simpson hair.
Veet, no good. Vassell steps out of bounds or calls a timeout.
I don't know. I can't see on this little ass screen. You got AOL dial-up, so we can't watch it on the computers anymore.
Oh, shit.
I
was actually streaming the video of Streamlabs like an idiot, and that's what was bogging it down.
This is what I look like when I'm not surprised when you do dumb shit.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
I know, it's tough, Chris, and there might be multiple right answers. There might be multiple wrong answers. You don't want them making the wrong answer. Like, the wrong answer was probably... I don't know. I struggle to know if the Ayton move was the wrong move because, like, who else was going to give us anything for Ayton? Not only was Ayton's value pretty low, he had asked out, and so it was like a matter of, like, he doesn't have high value and they know you have to get rid of him. I don't know what we could have got for Ayton, realistically. You know. The true thing is we should have moved Ayton a long time earlier. That's a lesson that I tried to teach Sundo.
You should have never drafted him.
Absolutely should have never drafted him.
Do you remember me on draft night saying you guys were stupid if you didn't take Luka?
Yeah.
You're like, no, we need a center. We already have Booker. We need a center. He went to Arizona. He loves Phoenix.
That was the goy slop they were feeding me.
I'm like, all right, dude.
You know?
I was like, okay, dude. You know way more ball than I'll ever know.
We were also scared of Euros because We have a bad history of taking Euros. Plus, we had his Slovenian coach,
That's
and
super racist.
his
but go on.
Slovenian coach didn't want to draft him for some reason. Castle, handoff to Thick Boy. Thick Boy to the rack, out of bounds, blocked by Klingen. 6 seconds on the shot. Yeah, Joker, it's just those games that he played in. Those are the, like, pressure-free games. Those games literally are like preseason games. So there's no difference. You will come to recognize that trend. Those games are no different than preseason games. The games where your team is preparing for the playoffs and have pulled their starters. Those games, unfortunately, don't mean anything.
Why you say that, Tori? Were they saying something on the? I don't have audio. Were they making a big
They
deal
mentioned
about
that. Was he the sixth man of the year this year?
Yeah.
This year?
Yeah.
I didn't know he was hooping like that.
Yeah.
I thought you were saying that he had regressed because he was a fat bozo.
No, I said
City
better since they don't have to play him at all 5 positions as a
fouled by
starter
Wemby
based on who Pop wants to sit for a month and a half for rest. And
I thought you said he was a
minute
fat
management.
slob that won't stop doing eating contests versus Joey Chestnut and destroying him.
Is that what you heard?
I thought you had said that. Pass to City. He's gonna bang out on Wemby's little tiny bitch French ass. How does that feel?
Aren't they both French?
Well, yeah, but he seems a little more French during that exchange. Dude, that is crazy that he got that dunk off. Hey, Tori, maybe you should be playing a little more City Sissoko and a little less Shaden Sharp, unlike what your tweet said. What do you think about that, Tori? What do you think about that assessment?
I'd play Sharp over him.
That doesn't help me gaslight at all. You're not helping. So we need to see this 50 times, or are we trying to see if there's a foul? There wasn't a foul.
There is no foul, or they didn't call foul?
There shouldn't be a foul. What is he acting like hit him in the face?
I literally can barely see this game, so I have no idea. It looks like his forearm's close to his head, but I thought he just slipped off the rim.
That's not what you sound like. That was an impression of somebody else.
He hit him in the head, didn't he?
Yeah, elbow to the head and one. And one, Tori. I apologize. That's a foul right there. Free throw good. Harper. Don Hill. Hezzy. Hand off to Vassell. 10 points in 6 minutes, bro.
Back to 12.
Fox, I'm just getting it now. Why don't you give me a little bop and be a good little goyim?
Oh, my bad. I'm not even listening to you. See how that works?
See how that works, boy? And he goes out and fetches the duck. Floater for Holiday is good. Pause it on the free throw, will you? If you would be so kind. Burner in the house. Says,
like right when he shoots it or what?
Yeah. And I'll tell you when it's a good time for you to. Burner says Sundo really turned the brightness on max in his camera. That's basically what happened. I'll tell you when I see a shot. I
still got it?
Yep.
Bringing it up.
Half court. Screen here from Wemby. Why are they leaving Castle so open? Why isn't Castle shooting?
Yeah.
What is that? Pick and roll with Wemby. Step back three for...
Maybe that's why.
Well, how could
They'd
he
rather
have
have
known that?
Fox take a 57-foot three with a hand in his face than him take one from the line wide open.
Nice pass to Klingon. Open Thringen.
Off the rim.
No good. Wemby board. Yes, that is Big Red Rant Jerry. Fox to the rack, foot on the gas. You better call a timeout. Call a timeout. You still got time. You just gotta get Storps. Denny getting all kinds of foul. And one. You're probably a bitch that would say that wasn't an and one, aren't you?
What did they call it on the floor?
I don't know. That's dirty from Fox, by the way. Real, real dirty. Real, real dirty. Bricked free throw from Denny. Are you shiting me?
Free throws, dude. I need them to cover.
Cover D's nuts.
Mm.
I don't know why I'm lashing out at you. I did. That was the first time I've ever heard it.
I bet it catches on. All the kids will be saying it soon.
Mostly everything I say becomes a fad.
You are a bit of a trendsetter.
Remember that one time when I said 6'7" and then everybody started following that? It was crazy.
Boy, do I ever.
And I had really started saying supersize around, suspiciously around the time McDonald's got into the business, but I'm not going to worry about it. I got enough money as it is. Denny misses another free throw, by the way. Torrey Jones. How do you answer for the Star of David? I don't think I was the first one to mention nukes in Palestine, Burner. I think that was BB Sundo Yahoo 40 years ago. Basically, Connor. Basically. I'm not the one that brought nukes up. That's Burner. Nobody knows about this channel anyway. Connor.
What were you saying?
Kamara hits.
We going off the deep end again?
No, Burner. Burner's always, Burner's like King Gaslight. Kamara hits the other free throw. I know you're trying to act like you're not worried, but I know you are. Harper. Why are they leaving? Why is Harper not shooting? Fox, tween, Hezzy, crossover, blow by, giggity. Josh Jackson was still the right choice over him. Debate a wall. Denny behind the back, kicks to Kamara for three, no good. Out of bounds, Blazers ball. Well, Tori, it should make for an interesting post game, but don't lose hope yet. There is still time. You need some timely threes. 4 minutes, literally crunch time. It's a shame you guys gave up the progress you had, though. Harper picking and rolling with Fox. Fox is like, I'll do it all by myself. Hey, Wemby, get off of his back, you effing goon. Foul, yeah. How's that not a foul on Wemby? Wow. Wow.
How was it the Spurs ball? Even without the call, didn't it go off of Harper.
Oh, but that'll be a foul against the Blazers, you know.
NBA officiating is top tier, dude. The best in all the sports. Shit is so hard to watch, man.
You'll watch what I tell you to watch. You'll enjoy it.
Well, I'll watch what you tell me to first, but
you're
after
not gonna
that,
be. Yeah, after
it'd be hard for me to watch.
Wemby's free throw's good. Yeah, Chris, they're gonna be crazy when they get Dame back. I hope Dame's healthy. Burner's really got you pegged, you know? Not the way that he has Sundo pegged. It's a different pegged.
That's all I buy is Mossy Oak.
Any spin move.
Damn.
Okay. Was that not a goaltend?
Like the 12th row. I don't think so.
Well, this is the worst angle. That is the worst angle I've ever seen. I think it was coming down. They didn't give him that. Grant going to the line.
That's not a goaltend. Is it?
I missed the replay. Grant's free throw.
Dude, why
in and out?
Throws, dude? I need him to cover.
Why does Felix Wembanyama look exactly like Charles Oakley? Harper. Hand off to Fox. Screen coming from Champ. Nope. Comes from Harper. Gets the switch to Veet. Veet, slow feet. Fox to the rack. And one. No foul call. I guess maybe not. Pass into the corner. Bad pass. Denny. Out of bounds off of Tumani's feet. You think so, Burner? You think them not having Ayton is the problem? Connor says, what's the spread, Gary?
11.
Fox to air ball.
I say, do you even touch the court? We'll just do a replay as they're running the ball up to shoot.
Is Fox hitting a new stride here in the playoffs, or has he been this way all playoffs? And
no, it started last game. Doing that comeback in the second half.
He looks like he's in prime form, like when he was his best at the Kings, dude. He doesn't look as good as Torrey Jones, but he looks pretty good.
Who does? Who does?
Wow.
There's a lot of Spurs fans wanting to get rid of him.
Well, you guys have so much to replace him with. Why not? But
I mean, I don't have anybody that can do that.
Yeah.
With like that speed.
He puts you over the edge, dude. Really does. Harper hits. I could see that, Burner. I could see that.
You say?
Gary reminds me of my dad. Never looking me in the eye and sounding perpetually disappointed. That might be some personal stuff that you need to work out with a therapist, but okay. Tumani to the rack. Blocked by Wemby. steps out of bounds with the ball. Torrey. I'm wondering if
Gabe's
that was a
internet
foul.
Hooked up through smoke signals, so we can't watch the game on my computer. So I got to watch on this little ass phone.
I could stream it again.
I'm just giving. You shit,
It'll
dude.
work
It's
this time.
Over.
I was streaming the wrong ting.
It's basically Jover.
Well, let's give it a little try here, shall we?
Give it a try ski. Try ski.
Actually, it'll reframe your camera. Just watch it on the phone, you pleb.
Yeah, no, I'll just.
Why don't you push it to your TV?
I don't even turn it on.
Because you got one of those big box, like, old-timey...
It'll take a while. Yeah, it'll take a while
pounds.
for the tubes to heat up. Tubes
they
gotta
do
get
need
warm.
to get warm before you
get
even
the squiggly
attempt.
lines for a while. Then I gotta go adjust the rabbit ears. Send one of my kids on the roof to move it.
The rabbit ears. And just hope you can get a clean signal through.
Slide the foil up and down the coat hanger a couple times so I find the right spot.
I respect it. I respect it. And Burner Sundo was acting like he was all excited to show up for the stream, but turns out he just was front rundo tonight. All right.
You think he saw a white devil on here and said, nah.
Mm-hmm.
I
said,
am
not
out
today,
like
white
trout."
devil. 92-110, Gary. Any last words before the Blazers come back?
It was fun while
See,
it
that's a
lasted.
lot of body, but what do you think? He crashes into his body, bro.
Yeah, I mean,
he
don't their
doesn't
legs
make
hit
the
before
block.
He hits the ball
It looked like he went hip to hip with him.
first, right? Then he hits the ball.
Does it matter? I don't know. I'm not suggesting it don't.
I mean, it used to. I honestly don't understand why they call some shit and don't anymore.
Well, that's because
Like,
you don't know ball.
I 100% don't know anymore.
And you have no
I'm not even joking.
actual black genes other than your
No
voice.
melanin, yeah.
Harper to the rack. Loses it out of bounds. Spurs ball still. So they let that stand, or what was the call there?
Yeah, they must have.
Burner, good eye. You're looking at the original Bills Mafia charter member.
I've been a miserable Bills fan basically my whole life.
Nobody's been power bombed through more wooden tables atop of concrete while blitzed on grain alcohol than Gary.
That's for sure.
Oh, there you go.
But
Get
you call
Wemby
that
up
one,
in
right?
the air. He's so eager to block everything. Really is, Chris. It's brutal West. Brutal, brutal, brutal. Fucking brutal.
Fucking brutal.
You know? Free throw good there for ya boy. He dabbles in moonshine.
I do.
Mm-hmm. That's more for breakfast, though.
It's more like just to
That's
wet
it.
the
That's
whistle
like-
on my way to work.
It's like he just uses that for mouthwash. You know? Nothing serious.
I got work in an hour. Time to sober up.
Brushes his teeth and then swooshes
Toothbrush
moonshine.
just soaking in a jar of moonshine on the sink.
Woo, brush that straight into the gums. Because
Take
he's
out my dip that I slept with. put it on the sink, brush my moonshine soaked toothbrush around, put that dip back in, and leave.
Put that dip back in. That was in all night.
I duck hunted with this dude a couple times. We'd get like a cabin, this spot we'd go to. And he chew regular Copenhagen, so it's a lot finer. It'd get like real messy, be all over. Literally, he would get into bed, and right before he like rolled over to go to sleep, he'd take this dip out, set it on top of either a Mountain Dew bottle or his can of chew, sleep. And the second he woke up, he'd grab it and put it back in his mouth.
You should probably never talk to him again.
It's like,
that's insane.
That is fucking crazy. That's dedication that I do not possess.
Or he's flat broke and can't afford a new mound of dip.
I don't think that was the case. I think he just felt like there was still some flavor in there, but
disgusting.
He's off wooden teeth. Oh, frick.
Oh, man.
You can't bring a white off the bench for the first time in 6 months, expect him to hit free throws.
It's just a nightly routine, Burner. It's nothing to poke fun at or
yeah. I mean, you're telling me you don't have night routines before you go to bed?
No.
Who's to say yours is better than mine?
Young Hansen, no good. From 3. Who is this with the ball?
I can't see. What number is he?
Number 43 with the step back thrizzle. I forgot. I keep forgetting you guys have Bismack.
Yeah, but
Young Hansen.
Give me a minute.
No good. You guys got little McLaughlin.
Little Dicky.
What a win. 4-1. Blazers get a W.
Lindy Waters.
Oh, I like Lindy Waters, dude. That's a good pickup. That dude can freaking shoot. Impressive showing by the Blazers this season, man. It's cool to see that they're back on the right track. Spurs, title contenders. Straight up. You guys are the only hope of getting the Warriors or the Thunder not to go back to the finals. You do realize that.
I don't think there's any way they beat the Thunder in a series.
Really?
Yeah.
Why would you say something stupid like that? That's going to piss me off.
A mixture of things.
You ever had your ass whipped over something like that?
Oh, several times.
Well, you're getting ready to again. You guys handle them so well. What is your problem? What are you worried about? Or are you just being a
It's just different in the playoff. No,
talking?
It's just different in the playoffs, and like I feel like they adjusted to your boy Denny. Oh, hey, him and Castle dapping each other up. All right, but you're gonna have a full team of it to multiple more degrees with OKC. I don't know they'll get to OKC. I don't know they beat Denver.
Did you know that you have a tall player on your team?
Even though Denver, do we? Does he have a wingspan?
He's got a wingspan. He's from France. Shit. He's got length. He's got strength.
Now, does he affect offenses when he's in the paint? Because
he does
at all.
He can pull up. Some people. Are you sitting down?
Yeah.
Some people consider him an alien.
Like from a different planet?
Yes. Not an illegal alien that Tom Homan will have to come get.
No, he'd be gone by now. He was that kind. He would have been separated
Burner
from his
says,
family.
I'm not ready to see the Spurs dominate again. That's a great point. I don't really want you to win. I just want you to stop OKC and then lose. Could you do that?
I don't think you have to worry about Spurs winning this year.
Why? Give me a real good reason.
Because the Thunder have the most generous whistle that the NBA has ever seen in the history of ever.
You're lucky Tori's not here anymore. I'm sure he's preparing for a real man stream, because what you need to realize is that there is no such thing as foul baiting. There is no such thing as referees having a friendly whistle.
No, I'm saying from my ignorant perspective is all.
That's better. That's a better start. Go on.
The Spurs have 3 players, I believe, with any playoff experience and 1 starter. The other 2 barely see one of them barely sees the floor.
Mm-hmm.
No.
I think you're being a little downtrodden cuck.
I don't know, man.
One of their big issues is Wemby. Or sorry, one of their big issues is, or one of your big issues is going to be like, can you stop Chet? And the answer is yes. Wemby clamps up Chet. Like, that will take one of their X factors completely out.
Right, but you're going to have Castle on. This is assuming they get past the Nuggets, which I'm not 100% sure they will be able to do.
Connor says this is the most beatable the Nuggets have looked in years. And he called you the F word.
Yeah, but they still have 50 years. Nice. They still have 50 years of playoff experience. They don't play defense, so that's a plus. But let's say it's OKC. You're going to have Castle on SGA, which means he'll have 5 fouls halfway through the first quarter. And then
Dort will blow up one of your ACLs. You pick an ACL, it's gone.
That's true. You'll have that. None of them will be fouls, though. They'll be clean defensive plays.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, the regular season, the Spurs would beat teams that were good and then just shit the bed. So I worry about them in a series.
I think
where they're repetitively
you seem to have
top-tier team.
And don't take this the wrong way.
You better pray to God I don't.
You seem to have a little bit of what I would deem unnecessary fear going forward.
It's not a fear. Like, they maybe could win, but I wouldn't.
If I was you, I'd be on a rooftop right now screaming, Wemby's fit to win it all.
That's why you're too emotional. That's why you go from we're going to win the next 4 years in a row to trade everybody, fire the coach. It's just relax, man. Got 2 rookies, a second-year dude, a third-year dude, 2 guys that have never been in the playoffs that are still relatively young. Let's let this thing play out. All right. If they win, great. They're ahead of schedule. If not.
So you're scared. You're protecting your heart. You're trying not to get too excited. The Bills have you a little downtrodden. The Bills.
I'm more confident the Bills will win this year than the Spurs. I don't know if you saw the draft. I'm just kidding, dude. Spurs aren't ever. I'm sorry, the Bills are never going to win.
No, I was going to say, are you really not faithful at all that the Spurs can win it this year? Like, I just don't see.
They could. I just don't feel like if I was gonna put money right now on who would come out of the West, I'd put it on OKC.
Bro. No. I was gonna say we should stream those games. If they make that, we should stream those on Spurs fan Gary.
Nobody knows that channel exists.
I know. You need to start that shit back up. For real.
I'll do it right now.
There you go. Write a couple.
I'll do a video. Why the Spurs won't win.
Spurs fans will love that shit.
They'll be all over that.
They'll be
This
like,
guy's good.
You're the Tory Jones of Blazers. Or you're the Tory Jones of Spurs channels. Shout out to Tory Jones. He's been through a lot. And he's done a lot.
Are you trying to record tonight?
For minorities.
You crashing?
I'll be up. It's whatever. We can record in the morning or something.
You gonna be up all night?
Yeah. I got some dinosaurs to chase down.
I need to go take a shower.
Wow.
You don't know how grueling and exhausting and how much sweat equity you got to put into golf.
Burner says, title idea for your next debut video. French man stretches Blazers D.
French man. It's like a news headline.
Mm-hmm. Just a simple breakdown. It's not a big deal.
We need a burner channel.
What do you think, Burner?
Where it's like, I want it to be, you just cover all of basketball, but you do it from like a Chappelle Show skit style. Like you mock everything, nothing serious. You're clowning on everything and everyone. I want to see a lot of white face. So figure out how you can make that happen.
I want to see some Israel face. You got any pagers, Burner? He says he can't plug his hub channel. We're not asking you to do that.
Sure he can.
We're not asking for that.
We're not asking you to do that.
Anyways, guys, I don't know what game you guys want to see next. Tell me in the Discord. Thanks for hanging out. Gary, appreciate it. Good luck to your Spurs.
Preach.
We'll see you guys next game, whenever that is. Later.